Great morning, folks. Hey, this is Wesley Virgin here. Welcome to another Sunday mindset message here. It's 11:08 a.m. in the morning here, and man, today has already started out wonderful. I'm feeling blessed. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling just grateful to have the opportunity to share this morning's message with you, okay? Which is, the topic for today is, if you can feel it, you can have it, okay? So go ahead and comment those words below here as you get ready to log on here. I know you're excited. I can tell a big smile is on your face right now because of the expectation you have for this week. But I want you to comment these words below. If you can feel it, you can have it. Okay? So where's everybody calling from? Welcome to the podcast. I do these Sunday mindset messages every single Sunday. And I am Wesley Virgin, a young black millionaire from Houston, Texas. And I go live to make a contribution to the world. Okay, I want you guys to win. I want more people to win. More importantly, I want to educate you so you can win, right? I truly believe in this generation, there's not a lack of skill, not a lack of mentorship, not a lack of knowledge. It's the lack of education. And education means it's just not enough people explaining or communicating to people like yourself how to win. It's not enough examples. It's not enough people standing up and showcasing their life, being vulnerable, and giving you the positive reinforcement that you can win. Win financially, win in your relationships, win with your body, your health. Just win with your total human experience here. So I'm here to do that, okay? And I'm excited to do that, and I would do that for the rest of my life as long as I have breath to breathe. I will continually make a contribution to others. It will grow. It is growing. It's insane right now. We're getting so many viewers, millions of viewers on our podcast right now, and I'm just grateful for that, and I will continue to do that as long as you allow me to do it here. So please comment these words below. If you can feel it, you can have it, baby. Let's go. Let me tell you something. If you can feel what you want, you can hold it in your hand. And I want to give you some practical ways of doing that. And when I use the topic, you can feel it, you can have it. How many of you want something? We all do. We want something, right? Whether that be a tangible thing or something that's intangible, right? We can just want to feel better. Some of you just want to be healed. Some of you want to be less stressed. Some of you want a car. Some of you want a brand new business, right? But the point is, we all want something. But the issue or the debilitator is that many of us just don't know how to get the things that we're unable to imagine in our minds. Because everything in your life right now, think about it. I want you to look around. Think about everything that's in your life: money, people, your surroundings, the car that you drive, the business, the jobs that you have, the people that's in your life. It all came from your imagination, okay? Your thoughts, everything, everything that you can see. Maybe in the bed like me, or maybe you're out and about having Sunday fun day, even that mimosa you're drinking. That's all started from your mind. I mean, everything stems and births from a thought. And unfortunately, the things that we want, our desires, some of us have a very difficult time imagining those things here. So I want to help you kind of speed up the process here. I want to give you a few techniques this Sunday morning so you can start to manifest what you want faster and quicker. I want you to feel better. I want you to understand that you can be better and your life can flourish into the life that you want. I want you to understand that you can be happy every single day of your life. I'm happy all day, every day, because it's a choice. It's the only reason why. It's just a choice to be happy, right? Some days if I wake up, if I don't feel happy, I understand that I can choose to feel happy. You see the difference? It's just a choice. I can choose to feel grateful, I could choose to feel satisfied. I could choose to want to grow, want to be better, okay? So let me give you folks a shout out here. Go ahead and comment your names below. Thank you for the likes as well. Thank you for the shares. I see you, Keisha Martin. Thank you for sharing this around the world. I do appreciate that. And I do appreciate all the comments below, all the loving comments. I do appreciate that from the top of my heart as well. We have Edifies. How are you? We have Angelique. How are you? Andrew Gonzalez from Brooklyn, New York. Victoria. We have Throw Some Chairs. How are you, sir? DJ from Austin, Texas here. Christian Mendoza. Steve. We also have Yana. How are you? Elvis from Kenya. Also, Mary. How are you? We have Helen Kina. Good morning, sweetheart. Barbie. Hey, how are you? Tiffany. Lois, Patricia. Love you too. Violetta from Mexico as well. Ben from New York City. Marco from Croatia here. KMC, thanks for the badge, my guy. Sage. We have Kevin. We have Tay Z from Arizona. Let's go. We have Gerard from Amsterdam in Europe. High energy, high income. I love it. Perspective here. So listen, we have Molly from Hollis, Queens as well. Brand. We have Delian from Houston, Texas here. Listen, write these words below. If you can feel it, you can have it. Okay? If you can feel it. And let me break this down because I want you to understand the practicalities of manifestation. I talk a lot about how to manifest your thoughts, but I want to really break it down deeper. I want you to come to the word, go deeper, Wes, because I'm going to go deeper this morning here because I want to guarantee you something here. Listen up. I want to guarantee that the things that you want, the things that you desire are going to start to manifest this week. Can you confirm that? I'm going to guarantee you as you listen to every word that I say here this morning that your manifestations, your desires, your wants, your needs, your goals are going to start to reveal themselves this week. And I want you to affirm that. And I want you to affirm that with confidence. I want you to affirm that with everything within you, that is real. Now listen up. Anything that we want, okay? Anything, any experience that we want to take place on the planet, whether it be in the physical world or the spiritual world, what I want you to understand is what we really want is not the thing. Okay? I think I heard somebody say amen. But don't say amen yet because I'm not done. Listen, let me back that up for a second because some of you didn't get it. Anything that you want, okay? You can want a brand new baby boy, a brand new baby girl. You can want a brand new car. You can want to travel the world. You can want to put your children to better schools, okay? You can want more money in your business. What I want you to understand very deeply here is that whatever you want is attached to a feeling. Which means is you don't actually want the experience. You don't actually want the car or the money or the boo thing, girlfriend, boyfriend, the sex. Right? No, Wes, I do want the sex. No, you don't. What you want is the feeling that those things will bring you. Are you with me here? You want the feeling of buying or receiving a new car. You want the feeling of having $1 million in your bank account. You want the feeling that the business is making progress. You want the feeling that the significant other that you're talking to, that you're dating, that you're married to, you want the feeling from them. It's not that you want the person. You want the feeling that the entity will bring you. Does that make sense? Stay with me here. And this is very important to understand when you're trying to attract and bring in your desires. Comment these words below. I must. Come on, I'm talking to you, big head. Do it with me. I must master the feeling. Okay? I must master the feeling. More importantly, I must master how I feel during my day. I got to master how I feel. Because it's obvious that we want things, but I just explained to you what you want is the feeling of the thing, okay? You go buy yourself a brand new house, the house of your dreams, in a gated community for you and your children and your family. How are you going to feel? I want you to understand the feeling is the end result. Not the purchase of the home, not flying first class around the world, not buying a brand new Chanel bag, not getting a Birkin bag. No. The feeling is the end result. I think some of you know where I'm going now. Watch this. Watch this. Hey. You can feel as if, you know what? This is what I'm going to do. I want everybody right now in this moment to think right now about their desires. Just think about them. Everything that you want. I'm going to think about my $300,000 per day. Okay. I'm going to think about my $10 million per month. I'm going to think about my private jet pulling up Gulfstream at the airport here in Houston, Texas. I want to see myself boarding, see me boarding the plane, my woman boarding the plane. We're going to Bora Bora. We're just going around the world. I want you to think about your desire right now. Just think about it. Think about it. Think about your desire, the things that you want. I'm going to think about mine right now in this moment. Now think about it for 5 seconds. I want you to make the picture big and large, and I want you to turn up the color to that picture. I want you to feel and hear what you would hear if that was happening right now, your desires and your dreams right now in this moment. Now, my question to you is, how does that feel? How does it feel to picture and to imagine that your desires and your wants and dreams are happening now? Comment below, please. I want you to feel, woman, that you have the man of your dream that's treating you well, loving you, loyal to you, spoiling you. Man, the same thing. I want you to see yourself with the most gorgeous, beautiful woman ever, your type, loving you, caring for you, cooking for you, rubbing you, hugging you, doing everything, all your desires being filled. I want you to feel as if that's happening right now. I want you to feel that when you check your bank account, you see $1 million plus in the bank account, which just gives you this relief because you're independently wealthy. How does that feel? Somebody said it feels fantastic. Now, let me ask you a question here. Did you have to buy a course to feel that way? As a matter of fact, did you even have to meditate to feel that way right now? Did you have to say any affirmations to feel that way? Some of you say, I feel amazing, I feel fantastic. Like, did you have to buy anything? Did you have to invest any money? Did you have to watch a YouTube video for that? Did you have to watch a motivational video? Did you have to read a self-help book to feel right now amazing based off what I just said? No. Crazy, right? But that's exactly what you want. Do you not realize that all the books that you read, all the motivational videos that you listen to, even my podcast and all the courses that you buy, all the opportunities that you jump in, you just want a feeling of, excuse me, you just want to feel exactly what you just said. You want to feel exactly on how you feel right now. Everybody just say, oh, I feel amazing. I feel great. I feel focused. I feel powerful. Do you not understand that everything that you're trying to do on this planet in the perseverance of a better quality of life, you just did in 5 seconds? And you may say, well, Wesley, you're right. I feel good right now. But why am I not getting what I want? Why my life is not, taking a turn for the best? Why am I still struggling at times? Why am I, I feel good right now. You're right. I just imagined it, and I can feel that everything is working out. I can see my business flourishing. I can see my relationships flourishing. I can see myself traveling the world. I can see myself buying what I want to buy. I can see myself making a contribution to the world. I see myself happy. I see myself fit and healthy and strong. I see myself with a smile on my face. I see myself walking with confidence with my chest out and my head back. I see these things. I just see myself walking with purpose, living my life with a purpose. However, but I don't know. But why am I not getting what I want? Listen, write this word below. Write these words below, please. It's going to be the answer to that question here. Write these words below, please, all of you, every man, every woman on here. Repetition is the mother of skill. Okay? Somebody beat me to the punch. Somebody been listening to me. I like it. Repetition is the mother of skill. All that means is, it's just so simple. We're going to do what LeBron James, Kobe Bryant, Tiger Woods, we're going to do exactly what they did to be great. They just repeated a process over and over again. So all we're going to do is what we just did. It took us 5 seconds to do. Hey, listen to me. Let's do it again. I want you right now to think about your desires and your dreams. I want you to put the image in your mind, whatever you want. You can either choose one thing, you can choose several things. I'm going to choose $300,000 per day. I'm going to choose my private jet pulling up to the tarmac, loading me and my boo and my friends and hopping on that plane and flying around the world, speaking to millions of people every single week. That's what I'm a picture for myself. I'm going to see myself sitting on a plane. I'm going to see myself drinking my green drink. I'm going to see myself making love to my boo in the back of the plane, coming back to the front and eating my steak. I'm going to see myself landing in different countries every week around the world, speaking to millions of people, doing podcasts. That's what I'm going to imagine. Now, you imagine what you want to imagine because your life is your life. So I want you to do that for 5 seconds. I want you to imagine it, and I want you to feel on how it would feel right now to experience that. Go now. Imagine it. Put it in your mind. I want you to make the picture bigger and wider. I want you to hear what you would hear if you're in the experience. I want you to turn up the color. I want you to feel that you're in the experience now. How do you feel? Come on now. I know some of you got smiles on your face right now. Question, how do you feel? Hello? How do you feel? Be honest. Like your dream is happening. You can see it. You have the picture in your mind that your dream is actually happening in the moment, in the mind. How do you feel? Somebody said fantastic. Somebody said amazing. Somebody said grateful. Somebody said I feel spectacular. Somebody said I feel good. Somebody said I feel perfect. Now, you see what's happening here? We just repeated the process. That's all we did. We did it twice. And now you feel even better. Now I want you to 10x that feeling of perfection. I want you to feel even more amazing that your goals and your dreams are happening. Picture it in the mind. I know you have written it down somewhere. I know some of you have vision boards. Look at the vision board. I want you to see as if all those images on that vision board is actually happening in your reality now. Now, how does that feel? Again, do we have to spend money to do this? Again, do we have to put any investment to do this? Do we have to go to a seminar? Do we have to go to a Tony Robbins seminar? Do we have to go to a Wesley Virgin seminar to do this? We did not. Because if you can feel it, you can have it. Write it down again. You might say, well, Wesley, why do you continue to keep telling us to write this down? Because repetition is the mother of skill. The more that you write it, the more it will be ingrained in your mind. If you can feel it, you can have it. How do you think you know your ABCs? Because you wrote them down. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. You cannot forget the ABCs. Why do you think you can remember your name? You can't forget your name because you have written your name so many times. So when you begin to write what you want, it becomes and it transmutes into what you will believe. And all I want you to do is believe that if you can feel it now, you can have it in the moment. Okay? If you can feel it, you can have it. If I can feel it, I can have it. Understand this. Everything on the universe here vibrates with a certain frequency. We call this the law of vibration here. Now, I'm going to go a little deep, okay? So you need to strap up, put on some protection because I'm finna go deep tonight. I'm going to go deep this morning. Now, listen, what I'm saying is the law of vibration means how you feel. Like when you feel a certain way, you can feel the little tingles and you feel that little stomach and you just feel those goosebumps around your body. Well, that's called vibration. It's a frequency. This is related to sound. This is the reason why we love music so much, because it's just vibration. That's all what it is. It's a frequency that is being played that is very soothing to the energy in the ear. And that's why in your body, you can just feel more than just hear the music here. Well, what I want you to understand, young folks, is that everything that you want vibrates on a frequency. Everything, even the things that you don't want. If you want a sad, depressed, screwed up life, well, that's a frequency. And that's a low vibration. But if you want a phenomenal life, you want a life full of opportunities, options, doing whatever you want to do, well, that's another frequency. It's a higher frequency. Does that make sense? Right? That's like your favorite Beyonce song, your favorite Drake song. That's a high vibration and it makes you feel good. Okay? Are you with me here? Now, imagine if you could take that feeling and repeatedly feel as if everything that you want, you got it. But like imagine if you could do that every single day of your life. So some of the things that I do and some of the things that I did in the past, when I would wake up in the morning, I began to feel grateful. Why? Because I understood that it was very important for me to vibrate higher in the morning. Because in the morning, your brain is in alpha state, right? I talk about this in one of my courses, the Genie Script course. The alpha state is the state of mind. It's when your mind is very clear. And this is when you're very creative and suggestible. Which means is how you start your day or how you start the morning is usually how the day is going to go. So if I start my morning with gratitude, which vibrates on a high frequency, more things and more desires that I want to bring into my life will happen. You with me here? I mean, it could be money, it could be love, it could be kindness, it could be joy, it could be recognition, it could be admiration. Does that make sense? Only because I choose in my morning to choose and to select to vibrate on a higher frequency called gratitude. Are you with me here? You said how we set ourselves up for success. I mean, successful people do this unconsciously. So when I do that, now I begin to feel, and this is when I was broke. This is when I was sleeping on the air mattress right down the street in the Galleria area, paying $700, $800 per month on the 4th floor in Sage Apartments, 3,000 Sage Apartments. You're going to look it up. That's where I lived. I was sleeping on the air mattress. So what I would do was I would look at my vision boards, okay, and I would just imagine and feel as if I was living the life that I was creating in my mind. You get it? Listen, I went to the Vatican with my children. We went to Rome, okay? And we saw these beautiful sculptures of art. It's absolutely awesome. I mean, you have to go. And when you see the complexities of how this man painted and sculptured all these art and sculptures, you knew it took time, right? Like Michelangelo, he didn't create the Sistine Chapel or the Vatican. He didn't do that in one day. As a matter of fact, it took him years to put that together. Okay? It took him years to sculpt and to paint those murals that you'll see on the wall of Jesus and God. It's pretty fascinating. And I say that to tell you that it's going to take some time for you to create and to continue to feel as if you have what you want before it would show up in your physical world. Because see, like the Vatican is a beautiful sculpture of art. People like, I think they said hundreds of thousands of people come every single day, right? Do you understand that hundreds of thousands of people are going to buy your product, buy your service, come to your concerts, come see you speak, come, they're going to follow you on Instagram. Do you understand hundreds of thousands of people per day is going to happen? But you have to build it first. See, building it means that you have to continue to be very disciplined and feel that the life that you want, you have it now. You get it? That's the key. You have to feel you want 100,000, 1 million followers. You have to feel that you have 1 million followers now. You're a singer. You want people to come out and listen to you. You want millions of people to buy your ticket. You have to feel that people are buying your tickets now. You have to feel that you're winning the Grammy right now. You get it? You want to start a bit. You have to feel that you've already started the business and the business is already successful. You have to feel that way. How does a person feel if their business is making money? Are they stressed out and sad and overwhelmed? No, they're not. They're excited. They're glad. They're grateful. They have a big smile on their face. They're thanking God. All praises to the Most High. God is the greatest. That's what they're doing. Does that make sense? And that's what I want you to do this week in this moment here. How many of you got value here today? Did you get value? This is exactly what I want you to do this entire week. Every day. Now listen, it's up to you to choose how often you're going to choose to feel that your dreams and your desires are happening. Okay? Like, it's up to you. I'm not going to tell you how many times you could do it. How many times should I do it? Where's how many times? 100 times, right? You do it as many times as humanly possible. But this is what I want to tell you. The more you do it, the faster you will see the result. The more that you decide to feel excited and enthusiastic that every area of your life is making progress, the sooner you will see the physicality of those things take place in your life. And listen, this is not conjecture. This is my own experience here. This is my life. This is what I do. That's why my life is so easy. To understand anything that I want, I need to feel first that I have it. Anything, anyone, any experience, I just have to feel it and have to continue to do that. And then it happens. So what I want to tell you, because I know some of you might not believe this right now, but I want you to believe this because I'm coming to you just humbly. I want you to do it. And I know if I get you to believe it, you will actually do it for the entire week. Every day, I want you to just to believe. I want you to feel. I want you to imagine what you want in your mind. I want you to feel that it's happening. Feel that you're getting a new car. See that new car pull up. Hear the sounds. Right? What kind of car do you want? See yourself signing the lease on your penthouse. See yourself signing the contracts for the house that you just purchased for your family. If you're a real estate agent, see yourself closing homes every month. Close. See those checks coming into your bank account. And feel, how would you feel? How would you feel if that was happening? Like real estate agents, if you was closing a house every single month, how would you feel? You'll feel good. You feel excited. You'll feel happy. You'll feel that you want to share great words with other people. Does that make sense? Okay? How many of you feel that you needed this? Comment below and say, I needed this, Wes. I mean, be honest with yourself. If you didn't need this, don't comment the word, I needed this, Wes. But if you needed this, say, I needed this, Wes. Thank you. I needed this. I needed this because I know it was a time in my life that I needed this too. I needed this conversation because it was times I was discouraged. It was times that I was down. I was sad. I felt emotional pain. I didn't know if it was going to work out. I didn't know what I was going to do. I didn't know how I was going to pay the bills. I didn't know how I was going to get things to work. I didn't know how I was going to continue to not struggle. And I remember saying, I needed this. I needed this. Listen, you are born with greatness, but you're not destined for greatness. Okay? You are born with greatness. Young lady, young man, I want to say that from the top of my heart, that you're born with greatness, but you're not destined for it, which means that greatness is not automatic. Greatness is born within you. But that greatness that you have, that potential, has to be cultivated. And it can only be cultivated by repeating the process, repeating the skill, doing the things when you don't want to do it. It's going to be times you wake up in the morning, you're not going to feel like feeling good. You're not going to feel like imagining that you are winning and imagining that you're making millions of dollars. You're not going to want to feel, you don't even like, man, I ain't doing this. I don't want to do that. Not this morning, but you have to do it. It's called discipline. Discipline. Like yesterday, I went to the gym with my best friend. I was happy, very proud of him because he decided to reach out to me. I'm always reaching out to him and say, let's go to the gym. He reached out to me and said, let's go to the gym. I don't go to the gym usually on Fridays, usually on Saturdays, and I went with him because, see, discipline is not doing what you want to do when you want to do it because you feel like doing it. Discipline is doing what's necessary even when you don't want to do what's necessary. Does that make sense? It's when you don't feel like getting up out of the bed, but you got to get up. It's when you don't feel like going to your job, but you got to go to the job. When you don't feel like talking to the customer, you got to talk to the customer. When you don't feel like understanding your business deeply, understanding your numbers, but you got to do it. Does that make sense? When you don't feel like having a meeting, but you got to do it. That's discipline. And that's the disparity between the rich and the poor and the average. So my questions to you is, which one are you going to choose? Who do you want to be? Some of you are choosing to live a life of destruction. Some of you are choosing to live a life of stress. You don't even realize it. Some of you think that stress and to be overwhelmed and to worry, it's just a normal state of living. And I'm here to tell you that it's not the normal way to live. No one wants you to live that way. Not God, not your parents, not even you. And no one wants to be around a person who believes that's how they should live. We are on this planet to cultivate the greatness within us so we can be able to vibrate on the frequency of love, kindness, joy, excitement, enthusiasm. Does that make sense? There's no person on this rant that shouldn't wake up happy. I mean, think about your children. They're still there. You ever seen a child wake up? They always wake up happy. I know you think, well, they don't have no bills. Yeah, it's okay. But they wake up happy for no reason. You know, babies and children, they don't have to have a reason to wake up happy. They just wake up happy. Because that's just their state of mind. That's just their normal state. They don't understand sadness and depression and anxiety at all. They just wake up happy. They wake up giggling and laughing for no reason. Don't even need a reason to do it. Imagine if you were that way. Well, what I want you to understand that you can be, but it takes practice. It takes cultivation. It takes time. For this entire week, this is your homework before I let you go. For this entire week, I want you to feel that your desires and your dreams and your intentions and goals are happening. And if you don't have dreams or goals, write them down. Write down your dreams and goals. And then after you write them down, I want you to feel the feeling as if they're happening. Because if you can feel it, you can have it. If you can feel it, you can have it. If you can feel it, you can have it. If you can feel it, you can have it. If you can feel it, you can have it. If you can feel it, you can have it. If you can feel it, you can have it. If you can feel it, you can have it. I love you. I appreciate you. I'm grateful for you. This is Wesley, $1 Billion Virgin. Much love, and let's go.